see if I can do this now. All right. Okay. Shh. So I'm going to make 16 of these triangles. It's going to take me a second, but just bear with me.
1 second.
It's going to take more than 1 second. Okay.
About 27 minutes.
Okay.
Wait, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. If you duplicate 4 at a time.
Yeah, just duplicate all 16.
Yeah.
It's faster.
I don't know if that's how this works. I don't know.
What?
Whoa!
Whoa,
Not
chill!
you.
Chill!
Wait, hold on.
That's actually kind of tricky.
Okay. Shh.
Where's the Irish? What?
Whoa, I can't even see that anymore. It's like
Okay. You guys with me?
Yes.
I can't look at it. That's what's crazy.
Okay. So, now, take a
Why
look
can't
at
you
this.
process this?
How many of these triangles are there?
I don't even know.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2, 4, 6,
16.
8.
Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4,
16.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16.
What did I make? What shape is that?
A
Square.
rectangle?
A rectangle.
Who said square?
I don't know who said square.
And the square is the side of it.
Okay. So let's take a look now. So here was my shape, and now here is my shape, okay? Okay. So I made this into a rectangle, right? Now, question, what's the area of a rectangle?
Oh my gosh.
What's the area of a rectangle? It's base
Length
times
times
height. Okay, what's the base of this rectangle? What's it equal to? A. So it's A. The area is A times. Now look, each one of these is S over 2, half an S. So this is half an S, so this is a whole S. That's S. 2S.
4S.
3S.
Oh.
4S.
So S.
You see, if this is S over 2, then this whole thing is S. Does that make sense? So if this is S, that's 2S, 3S, 4S. Does that make sense?
When you get to 4x,
S
you
over
divide
4.
all that by 2, and then you just get
So it's S over 4.
So, no. So how long is this whole thing here?
1, 2,
From
3,
here to
4,
here.
4s.
It's 4S. Are you guys paying attention? Watch this. So this is 4S from here to here. Does that make sense? Okay. So the base is A. The height is 4S. So the area is 4 A times S. Okay? Now, no, that's why I'm doing this. Look. What did I show? Or let me actually bring it back to this. 4S, if the perimeter is 8S, then what's perimeter over 2?
4s?
P over 2 is 4S. Does that make sense? So I can replace 4S with A times P over 2. Does that make sense?
So the perimeter over 2.
So the area is 1/2 the apothem
Wait.
times the perimeter. Look, this is A times 4S is the area of this rectangle, right?
Yes.
Do we agree that the area of this rectangle is the same thing as the area of this shape?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's just made up of the triangles that I cut out of this shape. So the area of this rectangle is A times 4S. You guys following me?
Yes.
P over 2, or half the perimeter, is 4S, right? So I replace 4S with P over 2, right? I bring the 1/2 to the front, and I get the area of this shape is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter.
Wait, what's the apothem? What exact number would that
The
be?
apothem is the distance from the center to the edge, the side.
Wait, can you explain why the 4S turns into the perimeter?
The perimeter just is 8S, right?
Can I just real quick?
Hold on a second. Perimeter is 8S. So then I ask you, what's perimeter over 2? It's 4S.
4.
So those are equivalent, right? So I can substitute in. Instead of 4S, I put P over 2. And I get, now listen to me carefully. The area of a polygon is equal to 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. See that?
Whoa.
Okay? Yeah, take a picture if you'd like.
Crazy Russian.
Yeah, UMac.
Washing me and my clothes.
Or actually, no. Hold on. Wait, Marcus. Just wait. Because I want to show you. Listen, I want to show you how to use this. Okay, little children? Mr. Corey, come sit over here. Right over here. Thank you. Up. Thank you. There. I appreciate that. Now.
Matthew, my Lushka.
Shh.
I don't know. I heard you say.
Okay.
My baby
Okay. So just to recap, look. The area of a polygon is 1/2 the apothem times the perimeter. Now, let's apply that rule in this problem.
Let's give myself like dang.
What's the apothem equal to?
Half.
What's the apothem?
Oh, 8.3.
8.3. There you go.
Wait, hold up. I know how to do this now. So it's
Shh.
Oh shoot.
What's the perimeter?
Wow.
If each one of these is 6.9, how many sides are there?
6.9.
1, 2, 3, 4,
times
5, 6,
8.
7, 8. So 6.9 times 8.
55.2.
So the perimeter is
55.2.
8 times 6.9, or in other words, the perimeter is 55.2.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the area of this shape? 1/2 the apothem, 8.3 times the perimeter,
0.3
55.2.
times 55.2 divided by 2 equals 229.08.
Very good, sir.
Wait, what is perimeter 8?
229 point. Now you can go to the restroom if you'd like.
Alright, okay.
Okay.
Write this down real quick.
The perimeter is 8 times 6.9.
8 times 6.9.
Wouldn't it be 8.3 times 6.9?
No. It's just 8 because there are 8 sides. This
Oh,
side is
okay.
6.9. You're multiplying it by 8 because you have to go all around the shape. Does that make sense? Now, with that, young boys and girls, go ahead and do numbers 1 through 6. 1 through 6, sorry.
That's a lot. Can we do 1 through 3?
No. 1 through 6. Go. Faster. What was that? I know, but I need you guys to
Yeah, it helps
focus.
me concentrate when you're on.
1 through 6. It's all just like this.
1 through 6.
That's right.
Wow.
Sam?
So,
I have enough for
Let's be nice to one another, please.
Yeah, bullying me.
Oh, I should have had this.
Seems to quit it.
Doing questions 1 through 6.
sure I'm doing it right.
Sure.
I just want to make sure I got the right answer.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going down.
So it's just, you find the apothem first, which is 9. The perimeter is, how many sides? 6 times 8.7, which is going to be, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, sorry. 7. So that's what? 60.9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sides. So 60.9, I believe. Okay. So the perimeter is 60.9. So the area is 1/2 the apothem, which is 9, times the perimeter, which is 60.9, which is equal to 274.05.
You want to come back to his restaurant?
You said this one, right? You may not.
Go faster, faster. Wear your shoes. Put your shoes on before you walk out of the room.
That's very unsanitary. And your socks are not off. Yeah, too much skin.
Okay.
Can we each do one?
I'm just gonna, I would do it that way, but I'm just gonna do them all because it will go much faster that way. No, I'm not calling you slow. It's just in the transfer between people, right? It's not just about how quickly you do one problem. It's the fact that everyone's got to walk up to the board and all that. Okay, number 2. I'll give you another minute.
Yeah, that's what I
We
got it.
understand.
My trusty calculator.
Okay, apothem is 10.4. Perimeter is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 12, which is 72. So the area is 1/2 10.4 times 72, which is equal to 374.4. Okay, here the apothem is 11. The perimeter is 6 times 10.6, which is equal to 63.6. So the area is 1/2 the apothem, which is 11, times the perimeter, which is 63.6.
Wait, which one are you doing?
Number 4.
Wait,
3.
60. Oh, that's not what I got. Oh, that's. Wait, how come I got totally something?
That's
Yeah, I got
three.
something totally different.
What?
So wait, you do 11 times 10.
Oh, it's because there are 7 sides. Sorry.
Wait, what?
Over here.
Sorry. 7 times 10.6. I do have one job. You're right. It's a math teacher.
So you use that.
Uh,
Oh wait, you do the number of sides?
74.2.
Oh, okay, makes my head hurt now.
Shh. Okay. 74.2 times 11 divided by 2 is 408.1. Okay.
Randy.
Yeah.
So it is.
All right. 408.1.
What was the answer?
Wow.
408.1.
Wait.
Number 5 and number 6 next. Okay. Number 5.
Do 6 times.
Apothem equals 5. Perimeter equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 5.8. Perimeter equals 34.8. Area equals 1/2. The apothem is 5 times the perimeter is 34.8. So the area equals 34.8 times 5 divided by 2, which is 87.
Wait, you're like putting different stuff, but like we're still getting the same answer.
Yeah, it's just I'm doing it in my calculator differently.
No, it's like you're still putting a 38 point. You're putting 34.8, and I just got 30. So I still did 5.8. Oh wait, 5.8 times 30, like I did that.
Oh, this should no. Yeah, no, that's the apothem is
It says
5.
5.8, so
The apothem is 5.
yeah.
Wait.
The perimeter is when you're multiplying the sides. You happen to be multiplying the same numbers, so it works, but be careful because the apothem is the first number.
Well,
the
I'm doing it for every single one of these problems, and I got the same answer as you.
Okay, that's fine, but do you understand what I'm saying? The apothem is 5, so that's the number that goes here. The perimeter you get by doing the number of sides times the length of each side. And that's
Wait.
6 times 5.8.
So then what do we do?
Wait, look at my
Because
work.
I keep getting. I got the wrong.
I'm doing the same
answer.
thing you did, and I'm getting all the right answers.
You're good. You're getting the right answers because you're effectively doing the exact same thing.
Okay.
Okay? So here, the perimeter is how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 9.6. So the area is 1/2 the apothem, which is 10, times the perimeter, which is 7 times 9.6, which is 67.2,
Oh.
which is
Wait, you're supposed to do. Oh, you're supposed to do 10.
336.
The side times the.
The number of yeah.
Okay.
I knew times the inside. Gotcha.
All right. Do you guys understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. Now it gets way harder.
Okay.
I wish I was joking. I wish I was joking. All right. Let me see if I can start with an easy one. Turn to the back page and look at number 18.
Maximum overdrive.
All right. You guys really have to pay attention to this because otherwise it's going to be challenging. Now look. So let's say here's the center. Okay? This is 8 inches from here to here. Each side is 8 inches. You guys got that?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to split it up into a triangle real quick. Because notice I don't have the apothem, right? I don't have the apothem in this one. Do you guys notice that?
The apothem's the same as the perimeter, right?
No, it's not.
It's not.
You have to solve for the apothem. I'm going to show you how to solve for the apothem. Okay? That's what I'm going to show you, just how to solve for. The apothem is this side here that's red.
Do we make the same lines as yours?
Yeah. Okay? All right. So if the whole thing is 8 inches, to start with, the whole thing is 8 inches, then what's each one of these segments?
4.
4. So that's 4 and that's 4. Okay. Now I have to get the apothem somehow. Once I get that, then I just do the same exact thing I did before. Does that make sense? How can I get the apothem?
Times.
What if I knew this angle? What if I knew this angle?
Yes.
The angle's 2.
If I knew that
Oh
angle,
my gosh, it's right.
this is a right triangle, right?
4 divided by 2.
No, it's not 4 divided by 2. This is the apothem. Look,
I tried.
okay, that's the apothem. Shh, shh, shh. What if I found that angle? What could I then do?
Divide. Multiply. Subtract. Add.
Tangent. Opposite adjacent tangent.
No way.
Opposite adjacent
It's making it come back.
Sokoto, 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 Sokoto.
I don't remember the video. I think maybe we should watch it.
Listen,
I don't think I should.
look,
I don't recollect.
if I have this angle, this is what side? The what side?
Sakatoa.
Opposite,
Opposite.
and that's adjacent, so I would use tangent to hit this side, right?
No way.
But wait, I need to get this angle first.
I didn't
How do
know
I get
that's
this
how the
angle?
song worked.
How do I get this angle? First, I look at the shape. How many of these triangles would be in this shape?
Wait, what? 12. Well, if there's
There's
one,
5 sides, so there would be 10 triangles.
13.
How many degrees are there in a circle? 360. So if there are 10 of these triangles, what would this angle be?
12. I mean,
360
divided by
Divided by 10,
36.
36. Does that make sense to you guys?
Oh, honey.
That's so terrible.
You take, you just do 360 divided by 2 times the number of sides. So in this case, it's 360 divided by 2 times 5, or 360 over 10, which equals 36 degrees.
Wait, okay.
36 degrees. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So that's how I get that angle. Now, to get this side, I have to set up my trigonometry equation, right? The tangent of what angle? 36 degrees. It's the only angle I got.
Oh my gosh.
Is equal to opposite over adjacent. Which side is opposite? Which side is opposite? 4. 4 is opposite the angle, right? So it's equal to 4 over the apothem.
This is actually really fun. I'm learning
Good.
a lot.
It's fun.
Praise God. Now, remember, whenever I have the apothem in the bottom, whenever I have something in the bottom, look, how do I solve for it? What do? I multiply both sides by A. I get A times tangent of 36 equals 4. And then I divide both sides by tangent of 36. And so I end up with A equals 4 over the tangent of 36. Guys, pay attention. We've done these before many times. Look, honestly, if you end up with tangent of 36 equals 4 over A, then A just equals 4 over the tangent. See? If tangent equals 4 over A, then A is 4 over the tangent. It's like the A and the tangent swap places. You see that?
Yeah.
Basically, all that happens is the A and the tangent swap places. You can do it. I told you it gets way harder. I told you. Yep.
Just a minute, this is so fun.
Where? This is 36 degrees. 36 divided by 2.2 times n. N is the number of sides. Okay. Now, how do I do this? I plug it in my calculator. 4 divided by tangent of 36.
What?
Guys, Marcus, focus your mind. There's studies that every time there's a single distraction, it takes 10 more minutes to get refocused.
We don't have time for that.
We don't. Now listen. In my calculator, A equals 5.5. Okay? So I've got my apothem now. Woohoo! All right, that's my apothem. Now all I need is the perimeter. What's the perimeter? Well, if each one of these is 8, how many sides are there?
12. I mean, wait, hold on, let me think.
No. Guys, how many sides are there of this shape?
8 times 5?
5. So it's just 5 times 8.
8.
The perimeter is 5 times 8, which is 40. Therefore, the area is just 1/2 the apothem, which is 5.5, times the perimeter, which is 40.
Times 40 divided by 2. 110.
110. And you're done. Okay?
That's difficult.
Is the rest of this
Yes.
homework?
Yes.
It's so complicated.
Take a picture of that.
You gotta read
Take a picture of that on your phone.
Can I bring these back to Mr. Merrill?
Not right now. You guys down to that coffee that fast?
Yeah.
That's not bad. It's like half an hour.
It took like the whole class.
I usually
I'm a
take a
little
cup of
left.
coffee in like 4 hours.
You?
4 hours?
Just sip on
What the
it.
heck? What?
But it's cold.
You heat it up in the microwave.
What are you teaching on there? Where's
Oh
the-
yeah, we're just here.
Okay, let's do another one. Yes. Yes.
Everyone's please.
love math.
Matthew, can you teach me how to
Can you teach me how to Dougie?
No.
Yes?
Can we do one more than half free time?
Yeah. If you all focus, but if you make noises and distractions, then you're going to do them until the end of the day. Okay, now, look, again, I draw my triangle, okay?
Wait, which one are you on?
Number 14.
Oh.
I draw my triangle. Okay? If this is 3,
360 divided by 3 times.
hold on.
Come on, Matthew.
Then each one of these is 1.5, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now to figure out the angle, that's the next step. To figure out the angle, I have to figure out how many of those triangles are there. Well, there's, how many sides? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 times
8 times 2 is 16. So you do 360 divided by 16. And what do you get?
22.5
Good, 22.5.
degrees.
degrees.
So that angle is 22.5 degrees. Now I have to solve for my apothem.
And then tangent.
So,
Wait.
shh. Okay. How did we get 16? Because there are 16. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides, and 2 triangles per side. So that's 2 times 8 is 16. How many of these little triangles are there? There would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 16 triangles. So you're splitting up in 360 degrees into 16 pieces. So 360 divided by 16 is 22.5.
Yeah.
Now, to get the apothem, you do the tangent of 22.5 equals what? What's the opposite side?
Wait, hold up. Tangent 22.5.
Equals, what's the opposite side? Opposite over adjacent.
1,
3 over
4,
A, right?
2, 1, 3, 5, 8,
Okay.
6.
One, hold on, no. Opposite over adjacent. Follow me. Tangent of 22.5 is opposite over
Oh,
adjacent,
No.
right? Which is the opposite side?
It's
1.5. Which is the adjacent side? The apothem. Opposite, adjacent. You see this triangle here, guys? You see this triangle? Opposite, adjacent. Okay? All right. So it's 1.5 over A. Guys, skip the steps. A just equals 1.5 over the tangent of 22.5.
okay.
You see? Just skip the steps. You have my permission. You just swap these two. You see that? If you have tangent equals 1.5 over A, you just swap them. A equals 1.5 over tangent of 22.5. You plug that in your calculator.
Is it always going to be tangent?
Yes, it will always be tangent. You will always swap them whenever you do it this way. Apothem equals 3.62. Now, what's the perimeter? Look, each one of these is 3. How many sides do I have? How many sides? 8.
8, yeah.
8 times 1.
So it's 8 times 3 is 24. You guys see that?
Yeah.
What's the area? 1/2 the apothem, which is 3.62, times the perimeter, which is 24.
43.44.
43.44. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah.
You understand that?
Can I drop off Mr. Rose cups now? I get it.
Hold on. Do you guys understand that? You understand what we're doing?
One problem.
Okay.
Free time, right?
Hold on. I'm gonna do one more.
What? That was not a part of the deal.
One more.
Yeah, one
Okay.
is 5 minutes.
One more, and I cut off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 problems. Or you guys just get started.
I say we just get started.
No,
Let's just get started, you
Let's
guys.
do this. Let's do
Don't
this.
be lazy. Practice before it's finished.
All right, deal's off the table.
No,
I do one more, and I do it all anyway.
We're wasting time.
The majority rules. Let's go ahead. And we'll cut off problems.
You guys do not think things through.
All right. Shh. Look. Here's the center. Here are my triangles. It's the same type of thing every time. You just have number 8. It's on the other side. Be kind. Okay. So, first off, if this is 5, each one of these is then 2.5. Okay? Now, I have to figure out this angle. How many sides do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 sides. So, if it's 9 sides times 2 triangles, it's 18 triangles, right? 360 divided by 18 is 20. 360 divided by 18 is 20. So it's 20 degrees. What do? Tangent. Here's the apothem. Tangent of 20 degrees equals opposite over adjacent. Which is the opposite side? 2.5. The opposite side's 2.5. Which is the adjacent side? A. A. Check it out. Adjacent A. That's a good hint. The A is always the adjacent side, right? Now, look. You swap the 2. You get A equals 2.5 over tangent of 20.
Wow.
The apothem equals 2.5 divided by tangent of 20. And you get 6.87 rather. Now, what's the perimeter? Each one of these is 5. We have 9 sides. So it's 9 times 5. 45. The area equals 1/2 the apothem, 6.87 times the perimeter, 45. We get the area is 154.575 or just 154.6.
Wait, how come we have a 9, not a half anymore?
So the rest of this homework?
The no. To find the perimeter, you multiply the number of sides by the length of each side. Length of each side is 5 multiplied by 9. Do you guys understand this now? Okay.
It's just a lot of work.
Now, go ahead. Shh. Go ahead and cross out. These are the ones you're crossing out. Number 7. Number 12. Number 13. Number 15, 16, 17, 19, and 20.
Can we do 18?
Okay?
What'd you say?
Oh, no, 11, because that's the only one that we didn't do, and it's 8. I mean, it's the last one in the back, and that's
Yeah, no. So you're only doing 3 more problems. You're welcome. I'm sorry, sir.
Can I
You're welcome.
return Mr. Rose cups?
That's it. Yes, you may. Your homework is to do those 3 problems. That's it. Everybody better have those done. Because it's 3 problems. Thank you.